Glammy's got a brand new phone with a crack. Ask CD-ROM. Hey dude, can you fix that? He doesn't know a RAM from a floppy disk. CD yells, please just read the dang instructions. Risk, they're best friends in a crash and burn way. Glammy clueless, driving CD insane. A comic duo, yeah, the fight is real. But they're ride or die, that's the deal. Glammy plugs their toaster into the LAN. CD screams, it doesn't work like that, man. Kill the Wi-Fi, my printer's on life support. Glammy shrugs and retorts, you're my tech resort. They're best friends in a crash and burn way. Glammy clueless, driving CD insane. A comic duo, yeah, the fight is real. But they're ride or die, that's the deal. CD's got patience running razor thin. Glammy's here asking, dude, where do I begin? Eject the disc, he says, hit control and save. Glammy's like, how do you live in this tech cave? Controller tangled, Xbox crash on the screen. Glammy calls CD, says, you're my tech machine. CD sighs, you're a one-man error log. Without you, buddy, I'd still use dial-up fog.
Welcome to Low-Cow Tech Talk. I am your host, Glammy Lammy. How is everybody doing today? We are having a rockin' show. We are gonna install some blockers, some like antivirus blockers, which I think is gonna be super fun. I've got my counterpart CD-ROM with me, and we are gonna get into our show. You were not paying attention, so I was
rubbing my eye and I didn't notice. My mistake. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kernel Panic of the YouTube technical podcast sector. Welcome to Local Tech Talk. Oops.
That's right. I covered. Look at that.
Yeah, you did. You did a good job. All right, that'll happen from time to time.
Yeah. We're gonna put in some the ad blocker thing is supposed. We're gonna do that, right?
Yeah, we can certainly do that. There's all sorts of things we can do.
Yeah.
You know what else you get to do?
What?
You get to witness the beginning of a new crippling caffeine addiction live.
What? How is that fun? Hi, Aurora.
Oh, I didn't say it was fun. I just said everybody gets to see it. Here's to you.
Wait, I've got mine too. Although I have to go grab a new can in a few because I already drank this one. I had one before it too. It's gonna be a show. Plus, it's 4:00 in the morning and everything's funny.
Well, that's why I need these all of a sudden.
Why can't you be so energetic at this time? I'm always.
Why? I rolled out of bed 10 minutes ago!
I didn't go to sleep yet!
Oh, well, that's good for you!
I fell asleep at, hi, Joji! Hi, Pirate! I fell asleep by accident during Little Cow Live just because my body quit. But I'll, go to sleep at, 10. I'm saying a lot, sorry. I'll go to sleep probably about 10, because after we get off of this, I'm so pumped and amped and ready to go that I'm just like, yeah, let's go. The next thing. And then my body will quit, and then I'll wake up probably about 2, and then I'll be up. And then for some reason, I always fall asleep at about 6:30, 7. And then I'll wake up at 10, and then
I was
I'm up.
I was gonna say a whole bunch of stuff that I missed because I totally missed the cue. Oops.
Oh, do you want to do it over? I can give you a do-over. You want to do a do-over? Ready? I'm gonna
Sure. Sure. What do you say, Chad? Do over?
Okay. All right, everybody. We're gonna do a do-over. I'm gonna give you the full screen, and then I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, go, and then you do it. Okay? All right.
I can't believe we're
1,
doing this.
2,
All right.
3, go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Colonel Panic of the YouTube podcast technical sector. I am your host, that dude, the Chaos Emerald CD-ROM 1019, and baby, I was born this way. You're watching Local Tech Talk. Woo! Welcome to the show. I am coming to you live from the Chaos Control Cave because I finally have my internet fixed in here. You guys might have been watching on the 12-hour stream for Local Live on Saturday, and you might have seen me playing with a couple of Ethernet cables in my hand. That's because I was rewiring my office, and I finally got it fixed. So now I finally get to host the show from the right room in my house. So that's awesome. And Glammy Lammy is with us, calling in live from the Sparkle Sector. How are you, Glammy?
Yay, Sparkle Sector! Woo!
Now you're muted.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, now I can hear you.
Oh, I was gonna say, what? I didn't mute shit. So, is that what you were playing with when you were on the show on Local Live the other day?
Yeah, you saw the cables in my hand, and I had a
Yeah.
crimp tool in my hand, and I was trying to terminate some Cat 6 cable.
So
And now I got-
wait, Cat 6? Why do you need
Yes.
6 of them?
No, Glammy. Cat 6 is the cable standard. It stands for Category 6.
Oh, Category 6. Oh, that's cool. I'm not drunk, Sweaty J. Oh my goodness. The amount of people who think I'm drunk. I am not drunk. I'm
Yeah,
just
so there was-
happy. I'm just happy.
There have been several standards of Ethernet cable
Oops.
over several years. They've evolved, and hello, Buff.
Hi, Buff. Oh, good you're here. Yay! Okay, so I have questions. Why are you upset? Are you upset? I got pinged. There was pinging happening. The Muffin Man? I don't know, your mic went out.
He's a muffin button.
Muffin Button?
Mm-hmm.
Muffin button.
Muffin Button?
Riveting. Thank you.
Yeah, that brought a lot of life to the... brought a lot of context. Thank you so much. Muffin Button.
It's from Team 4-Star. It's from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh, no wonder I didn't know what it was.
All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. So
Okay.
that's one can down. So that'll kick in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Cool. How you doing, Glammy?
I'm good. We went through that. All right, let's do the blocker part, the ad thing. How do we do
You
that?
want to jump right into that, huh?
Well, I'm curious. I want to know what it's like. Like, is it a big deal? Is it something that takes forever to put together?
No, it's actually really quick. But maybe I should start by indicating what problem it's going to fix. So, you ever been around a bunch of websites and have ads everywhere? Like, you remember how we were doing the quiz on Saturday and there were ads all over your screen?
Yeah, that's why I was excited to do it, because then that way that could take that box of the tech problems off the list.
Yeah, that is kind of what it can do. Oh, I'll tell
Okay,
you what.
Buff, no problem.
We can turn this into a poll. How about that?
A poll. Yay!
So, chat, would you prefer uBlock Origin or AdBlock Plus?
AdBlock Plus. I have
Mhm.
Disney Plus. Does that count?
No, Glammy. That's not the same thing.
King Ti will now. I'm embarrassed, but it's cool. I will see myself out. Why are you embarrassed, King Ti?
Yeah, why? We didn't say anything to you.
She asked me to. Who?
Did you get yelled at by Boogie? Because let
No,
me
no,
tell you,
no.
that freaking sucks.
No, I'm in the chat. Ooh,
No, not you. I was talking to Nusu.
Oh, Nusu. Oh, yeah. Nusu's good. I like Nusu a lot. They're very, very sweet. I'll do it in your honor. Oh, my gosh, Aurora. Aurora is so funny.
What is up with your cable, by the way? The cable for your headphones.
This? Okay, no matter what I do, it stays tangled. So even if I, like, swirl it, like, it'll get tangled again. So I've, like, untangled this so many freaking times, and it does not stay untangled. I don't know what it is about it, but it likes being tangled. All right, so I'm untangling it.
Oh man, you'd have to.
And it's like the longest cable ever. Okay, and then it just.
Well, that's better, I guess.
It'll just go right back to being tangled. I don't know why it does it, but I probably have to like hit it with a thing. I don't know why it does it. I have no idea why.
You'd have to get those ironed out at some stage.
Wait, before we do anything else, we should talk about the LCU stuff because Keem went and talked about, like, Roxy didn't end up getting fired. She ended up being on like a probation state, not probation, but it's like a more of a don't do this again or you're going to be in real trouble kind of thing.
Yeah, so the verdict the verdict handed down was that every time Keem gives her an instruction to be the vilest human being imaginable, she has to
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Every time Keem hands Roxy an instruction to be the most vile human being imaginable, she has to do it and say nothing. She can no longer point out that she was receiving instruction from KEEMSTAR. I mean, she wasn't supposed to in the first place. But Keem's going to tell her basically to do some absolutely diabolical nonsense. And just, like, at least for the week, it sounds like, was it the week or the month? It's a while.
So he's going to ask her to, like, do diabolical stuff and she's not supposed to say anything?
Correct. She just has to do it and basically act like she's an awful person. That she's just doing it because she can.
Pretty big stretch, right?
Don't make me comment on that.
Come on, we're talking shit for
fun. There was a number of people in the Discord yesterday when Milker started that were saying, like, oh man, I cannot listen to their voices right now. I mean, I said, what, just right now? And they're like, okay, ever, but still. I'm like, haha, that's better.
Yeah. Black Ladonna says she's already super vile and she's a shout and never shuts up and her voice is annoying. I agree with that, except for the fact that I have an annoying voice too, so I can't be too judgy on that one. But yes, I don't like the fact that how she acts. I really don't. And I think that she's very two-faced. But what about Rastov? I feel so bad for Rastov. He had to say all those mean things to people every time that they donated and stuff. He had to say all those mean things.
So out of everything that Keem strategizes, I think Keem is like a really brilliant individual.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. That goes without saying.
And like, I'm certain he knows what he's doing. But if I was to question anything, I think it would be that. Like, why? I don't see the benefit in having people insult the audience for content. I don't really get it, but I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say, right? So I can only hope that he doesn't ask to do that. It's me to do that. I'm trying to go out of my way to be like the anti-host, the one that like doesn't get punished by Keem on purpose.
Right? I don't get punished on purpose either. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I
try super hard to stay good. Like I do. I mean, not try hard, but like I don't go out of my way to do things that are bad.
Right, that exactly. Like I'm trying to make sure that I'm not doing anything that would get us in trouble with KEEMSTAR. Like,
yeah, but he's a really
I don't want to
guy,
be punished. I just want to entertain people.
Exactly, and he's super fair and everything like that. But I think that it was really hard for Rastov to like say all those things, and I think that the whole thing is to show, like, to get him prepared to be a better host and to be a better entertainer. And a part of the entertainment part is shit talking, right?
That could be part of it, sure.
You go from the level of me where I come up with like pickle dill butt, and then you come with him where he sits there and he'll tell you that, like, I don't like you and Keemstar never liked you and you're not even loved by your mother. You know what I mean? There's a difference there,
Yeah.
So, but the more you practice, and that's why,
Yeah.
I think it's good that he practices on friends and stuff like that, just like I try to do,
Yeah, there are a number of people in this this universe that still have yet to like really get me, and that's cool. I get it. They'll find that my sense of humor is like really, really super sarcastic, but in order for it to be effective, I look for the funny. I have to find the funny, and then I have to take the shot. And if I don't think it's funny, I just won't say it. So,
oh, welcome, Belladonna, to Bandworld. Thank you so
welcome
much.
to Bandworld.
You're so
So
sweet.
if it's not funny, I won't take the shot. I kind of overanalyze it before I let it fire. But
Okay,
I'm getting there.
I have questions. So a part of tech, I think, is in your brain too, right? Because our minds are kind of like a machine, right?
Can I stop you for a second?
No,
So
no. So, like, I'm trying to pick your brain as to what had happened on Locale Live that day too, because of the fact that, like, Boogie was talking to me as soon as I got up there. He was saying something about how we have to have a goal for you to have a certain appendage.
I didn't agree to that, by the way.
Nobody agreed to that. I don't even know what that was about. And I was trying to figure out what was the story about it. Was there a story? Did that even come about? Because as soon as he said it to me, I'm like, girl, what? Like, I don't even know what you mean. Like, what do you mean?
There's a partial story, but before I tell it, I don't think
I've
you
asked
started
you
the
this
poll.
for days and you never answered me. And I'm like, where's the story? Like, what is the story? How did this come about?
I can tell you, but again, I don't think you started the poll.
What poll? There's a poll?
I said earlier. We need to take a poll for which ad blocker we're gonna have you install.
I don't even know what they're called. You said them, and I can't.
I said.
You said them, but I don't retain information.
Okay, well that's fine. We're gonna start over. Open a poll.
Oh, you don't have access to the channel. That's why.
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. What's the question? Which ad block?
uBlock Origin or ad block plus?
You know what? Which? That's okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna give them to you in Discord.
Okay. You know what?
Right.
So, well, just tell me what the story is.
All right. Well, now that you're, oh my lord. All right. Now that you're opening the poll, I don't think it's as interesting as everyone else thinks it is. But I got involved with the stream, and Rastov started asking me a bunch of really, really personal questions. Wait,
what's the first one?
I gave them to you in Discord.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
Talk to.
So I joined the 8-hour stream. Rastov is I've been really vocal about. Well, I've been relatively vocal about kind of my life and a number of certain things, and I should probably go back to why I said those things. So there are a number of people that kind of spend a lot of their time in the LCU that talk about me and think that some of them think that I was lying when I said that I'm 34 and a card-carrying virgin. Sorry to disappoint you, I wasn't lying. That was the truth. And Some of you might be asking why I said that. Well, it was post-tryout, and it was a very calculated risk that I ended up being willing to take. Because no matter what the internet would have thrown at me for saying it, the one thing I knew in that moment was that I really needed to grab Keem's attention with how I answered the question. So I said, yeah, I'm 34 and I'm a card-carrying virgin and I haven't found a girlfriend and I don't have a relationship. I said all that stuff.
Okay, but why did you decide to say that out loud?
If you let me finish.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So there's Unblock Origins, and what's the second one?
Adblock Plus.
Okay.
So it's not Unblock Origin, it's uBlock Origin.
You know what? Unblock, uBlock, whatever.
So I said that out loud in tryouts because I knew that I had one chance at a first impression. And I knew that with that one chance, I had to get the audience's attention, and I had to get Keemstar's attention. So I shot it off, I said it out loud. And the look out of Keemstar's face when I said it, immediately I thought, money. I knew I got his attention. It was the exact effect that I was hoping for. So I invited the wrath of the internet just to get Keemstar's attention, and how did it go for me? Well, I'm here now. So something must have worked.
Okay, so you said what you said for money?
I didn't say what I said for money. I said what I said to earn the opportunity to be here, to show that I'm a personality.
So you said that you were a virgin so that you could earn your place here? I'm so confused.
As part of it, yeah, that was a calculated risk.
How does that even work? Like, why? What do you mean?
Did you see the rest of the tryouts and how uninteresting they were?
So how does that make you I don't get it.
Glammy, it means that there's a number of things that I'm willing to say. Like, it means I'm willing to be a personality. It means I'm willing to say and do things for content in this universe. Oh. Am I making sense here, audience? Come on, like somebody gets it, right?
It just sounds like you resorted to, exposing yourself as far as, like, a virgin so that you could be quirky. Is that what it is? To get a chance?
I don't know if I said I did it to be quirky. I did it so that people could kind of like
pick on you.
I did it so that the internet would have something to latch onto.
Okay, well they did. It worked.
Exactly.
Okay, but then you can't be upset about it when they latch onto it if it's something that you purposely did, right?
Well, I'm not upset about it. I knew that
when Boogie started to petition to you about the pocket pussy, I don't know if we could say that on live. Like, can you say that?
So then we get
and then you were offended about it, but I wanted to know why. I mean, I know why, but like, what? It just said, like, the thing that you just said doesn't match. So I figured if you were going to use that, you would be willing to do that, but you're not willing to do that. So why, if they don't match? Do you know what I mean?
Well, kinda. I never told Rastov that I would do that. He said, "Would you consider this?" And I said, "Maybe I'd think about it," but like I was non-committal. And so
non-committal?
So like to get around it, he goes to you and he says, "Oh yeah, he agreed to do this." So you make sure that you hold him to that. Make sure he does. It's like, no. Say yes to that.
That was Rastov. That was Boogie, and he just mentioned that it was already thing. It's like, oh well, just so you know, you have to get 500 donations or 500 membership goals or something like that, so that you could get a pocket pussy. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
such an
again. I didn't commit to that.
Yeah, so,
I didn't commit to that. We didn't commit to that.
So
that's not what we're doing.
So as far as I knew, all of a sudden you're like into this agreement, and I didn't know the full context of the story of it. So
yeah, there was no agreement.
I was playing Fortnite, and then I got kicked off the server because I'm sitting here playing Fortnite, minding my own business, and I get kicked off the server because they had donations and stuff like that, and they asked to kick me off.
Okay.
Like, girl,
that ended up, but if we fast forward a little, that ended up not going so well for anybody, did it?
And no, I freaked out, and I had to ask Scully to help me because I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was freaking. I was like, "Dude."
Well, you got back in, but like what I'm referring to is that
Boogie apologized and everything, and he said he was sorry. He and I are okay now, but at the time, I was like,
well, that's good for him and you, but like it came what I'm kind of getting at is that everything came all the way back to Boogie, and the walls all came crumbling down for him. Mighty Jericho has fallen because Keemstar's home and he's got receipts.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he was just playing and having fun, and there was content in it, sure. A lot of the other stuff he did might not have been the greatest. Like, I don't condone some of the stuff, like pulling Nightmare off his show. That was a big no-no.
That was awful.
Taking Rastoff off his show, that was horrible. Where he literally had his camera broken and he was in the dark for like 5 minutes. That was terrible.
How about paying yourself $1,000 for a self-awarded Employee of the Month award on the company credit card, buying magic cards and buying $200 stakes on the company credit card?
He bought stakes on the credit card? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, I saw part of it, but I couldn't see all of it because, like I said, my body just crashed out.
And Keemstar goes, what? Keemstar goes, why are you doing this? You had to have known I was gonna see this. And Bookie goes, well, I was gonna send you a steak. It's like that.
Oh, like that fixes it.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, that doesn't make it better.
No. He gets upset if he's got to pay for something out of pocket. Can you imagine if he sat there, if Keem took steak money out of his bank account, he'd be pissed.
Right.
So
right.
What do you mean?
The only regret I have about last night is that it didn't get to day 2 of Boogie's reign. Like all the stuff that they went over that Boogie did was all from like day 1. Yeah. It's like, no, come on, get to day 2. Let's keep the content train running. And then it didn't go that far. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe tonight.
Oh, gosh.
Because my issue with them didn't really start until the next day, so.
Well, what was your issue? That was the pocket pussy thing, right?
Well, that came after. And the whole pocket pussy thing was Rastoff. Because I came in, and Rastoff's trying to... Yeah, so Rastoff's trying to generate content, and on some level I get it, but Rastoff's the one that's asking me all sorts of personal questions, and I don't like being put in a position like that when you're on the internet, because in this world it's answer the question or you're not making content. So now I'm in a tough spot because I could refuse to answer the question, or I could choose to entertain the people.
Right.
And there's 2,000 people watching, and I don't want to be the pussy for not answering. So
you just want to pocket one instead. You don't want to be one. You just need a pocket one.
Really? Why are you doing this to me? I thought you were supposed to have my back.
I do. Why can't I have fun too? Kanye Willie with 2 says, "Guy on the left, who are you? What is your story?" Oh, this is my co-host CD-ROM. He's cool.
Hi.
He's a good person. We're just having fun. I think and that's the thing. If you can't have fun with your friends and push back and, talk shit and whatever, who else can you talk shit to?
Before I continue,
okay.
Everyone make sure that you smash the like button.
Thank you so much, Kanye Willie. I appreciate it. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Guys, make sure you're subscribing and hitting the like button this morning. Help us get the channel getting to where it needs to be. We can only do that with your help and support. So if you like what you see, then smash the like button. So where was I?
I don't know, but Joji wants to come up. Hey, Joji, how you doing? CD-ROM is scary and feels aggressive. CD-ROM isn't scary and feels aggressive. He's cool. Hey, Joji, love you too. How you doing? Good.
I think does Joji speak in emoji?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's cool shit.
Got it.
Yeah. So I don't agree how the religion conversation occurred, as I believe CD has not tried to push his religion onto anyone else or sell it to them. Only says I believe he was disrespected.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but it depends on how you look at it. I mean, if you take offense to it, I don't know. Did you take offense to it?
To what Boogie was saying when we were talking about, like, my faith? Honestly, yes. I was really upset. And I tried, I don't know if I tried so much to let it show, but, like, I was kind of upset with how that played out because Boogie knew what he was doing. Yeah. The part that really makes me upset is that, like, when that was all said and done and I had left the stream, like, for the day, Boogie goes, yeah, I kind of only crashed out on purpose for the sake of generating content. And it's like, that's like, I don't care if you were like that. That's not okay. I don't feel great about that.
What, him
Like,
crashing out for content or him what's
well,
the narrow it down. What's the part you're not okay with?
so Boogie doesn't. To put this into perspective, Boogie and I have differences of opinion on religion, and for the record, that's fine. Like, I'm not here to preach my faith to anybody.
Okay,
I'm not
well,
here
that's
for that.
good. I mean, I don't.
I'm so before anybody wants to go off on some tirade that I'm some religious nutcase, I am very much not.
Ugh.
Like, I believe in what I believe in, and if you ask me, I will answer you honestly. But I
Okay.
am not here to preach. I'm not here to push my religion on other people. I'm here to wake up at 4 in the damn morning and do a show for people to entertain.
Okay.
That's all I'm here for. So,
Well,
there's.
thank you, Joji. We're gonna pull
Sorry,
you out, Joji. Thank you so much. We love you.
So I don't. All right, sorry. I don't know how to.
fine.
I don't
I
know
mean,
how to
go
talk in
ahead.
emoji. So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So-
Like, go off.
so what really upset me is that Boogie knew exactly what he was doing. He was asking various questions, like, very purposefully to
Okay.
put me in a religious gotcha. And when you start doing that, that's a completely bad faith argument that can only harm me. It's not going to harm Boogie. Like, some people will find it incredibly distasteful, and very rightfully so. But I'm the one that's going to be harmed in the process, right? Because now you're asking me the sort of question where no matter what I say, it's the wrong answer. It's like, well, do you believe pedophiles and child rapists go to heaven? And it's like, well, what the frick do I do? So if I
say no,
I can't just do that. It's
Why?
more
you just
because
say no.
well, the issue is a lot more nuanced and complex than that. That's part of the
Okay.
problem. When I get to that point, let me use a better example because I don't want to go down this road again.
Okay.
A better example was him going, well, do you think that I'm going to hell because because me and Desi like have sex with each other and we're not married, right?
Right.
And
Which is a
how do I
common
respond
question.
to that?
Which is a common
Right? So-
question that people ask that aren't Christians.
Right.
That is a common question.
Now, number one, no, Boogie, you're not going to hell for that, and I don't appreciate you putting those words in my mouth. Number two, my two choices at that point are I could refuse to answer the question. Now, that's not the right answer, because if I do that, everybody in the chat starts going, pussy, not entertaining, doesn't know what he's talking about, oh, I don't like this guy, he's not going to make it in the LCU, so that's already automatically the wrong answer. If I do answer the question based on truth, then now I got three options. I could lie to him, and I could tell him, no, that's not sinful, don't worry about it, Boogie, you're doing fine. Now I've made all my friends in the Christian sphere mad, and I've lied in the face of God. So I don't want to do that either. Number three, I could tell him exactly what I think, I could tell him exactly what I believe, and that's also the wrong answer, because now I've pissed off everybody in the chat. So no matter what I say, I'm screwed. And I don't appreciate people doing that to me. I don't come to the LCU to have conversations like this. And I don't want to do that going forward. If you want to know something about me, please ask me. I will answer you honestly, and I promise to do that. I promise to be authentic. That is what I'm here to do. But I don't put me in a gotcha. It doesn't help anybody. It's not entertaining, and it's not fun.
Okay, Rastov with the 10. Thank you so much, Rastov. I respect you, buddy. Never intended to put you in an uncomfortable position, but I respected you for being so open and willing to joke around. By the way, you should still make it a goal, teehee. Thank you, Rastov. And feel free to come on if you want.
I'll give you the same answer I said last time. I'll consider it. I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I'd like to find other more tech-related goals that we can do.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, too, that I want you to kind of consider, though, is about the fact that, like, a whole thing around the universe, too, is that we kind of try to test each other. And the more you test each other, the more you get stronger, which is, I think, is the basis of what they're trying to do. Like when I was on Milkers, it was Billy did the same thing, and I did. I got stronger, and I kept getting stronger and stronger. And now the things that like, like this little asshat that's been in my chat or our chat that's sitting there telling everybody that I'm terrible. This blue person over here. They're saying, Glammy, quit cutting CD-ROM. Oh, that's not even them. Somebody else. Yeah, I'm sorry. I cut him off. Glammy hijacking her sick show. Try to run it. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
you do get stronger after a while. And what's really cool is you start to learn yourself more too, which I really
Oh yeah,
appreciate, too.
I'm seeing the benefits of having spent my time here already. Like I'm what, my third weekend now if I count tryouts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like if I were to if I were to discount what happened this weekend, I'm starting to see the efforts of what the results of the efforts I'm trying to put into this. There's like people are starting to figure me out. I'm starting to get it. I've been talking to a lot of people in the Discord, and they're being like, "Hey, you know what? You're starting to grow on me. Like I'm seeing the funny in you. I'm seeing the entertainment. Like you're improving, and that it like you guys don't understand how much I appreciate that. Like because I'm trying my best. So the people that believed in me from the start, thank you. The people that are figuring me out now and are liking what they're seeing, thank you. I'm doing my best, and I just want to entertain. All right.
Thank
I don't
you
want to
so
be here
much,
all
Dumb
morning.
Cut. I appreciate that. Glamour, you're doing awesome. You've grown so much. Thank you so much, Dumb Cut. Yeah, I get you.
I don't want to be.
I get you. I just want you to understand that, like, we're here to help each other grow.
Yeah.
So try not to take everything as offense. If you do get offended, feel free to be offended. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to feel. If that's how you felt, then I get you, and I will try to back you up as much as I can. But I just don't want to try not to take everything so serious. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I was mad in the moment, but I'm over it.
Well, that's good.
It happened. What am I going to do about it? I mean, everything came back on Boogie anyway. So what have I got to be upset about? All right.
Yeah.
We're running a tech show. I don't want to be here all morning. So should we get started?
Sure.
Okay. What are the results of the poll, Glammy?
Oh, let's see. The ending of the poll is
U Block Origin.
Yeah.
All right.
See, but it gave us time to have the poll be polled.
That it did.
See?
Okay.
There's method to my madness. You know what I mean?
So here's the question I have to ask you now.
Yeah.
The browser that you're using, what is it?
Chrome.
Chrome.
Yes,
all right. So
I knew that
you're
one.
going to you are going to share your screen.
Uh-huh. What do you mean? For the
What do you mean, what do I mean? Share your screen.
Yeah, I know how to share my screen, but which one? I've got 3 of them.
Whichever one has Chrome open.
Oh, okay. This one has Chrome open. Like this? Does this have anything on it that shouldn't be on it? Like a name? Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah. Check for personal details. Don't dox yourself.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Hey-o.
Are we good?
All right. So, welcome to Chrome. We're going to go find the web store. So, Chrome, I don't use Chrome every day. I use Brave, so this is a little bit different for me.
Brave?
It should, yeah, I can tell you why I do that. But you're going to click the little hot dog menu in the upper right. It's the one that's that's the small 3 dots, upper right.
This?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. Okay, ooh. Yeah, we gotta fix this too. Like when it ends up going like blank every time I do that.
Is the menu showing up on a different screen?
No, it ends up like cutting out because it's just a preview. I don't know how to turn that off.
Okay, yeah, because I don't see the menu, but you should have one that says extensions.
Extensions?
And if not, yeah, and if you don't, I can just send you to the Chrome Web Store.
That's a lot of instructions.
All right, we're gonna do this the other way. Hold on.
All right, let me. Okay, give me the website first. We'll start there.
Yep.
Firefox is superior.
No, it's very much not.
Why not?
It used to be. It used to be. It's not anymore because a lot of reasons. Number one is that it's been getting progressively more bloated ever since Firefox 5. It
I
runs.
remember the bloated.
I'm convinced it runs worse with every new update. They have a memory leak that they absolutely refuse to fix, and come to find out that they've been promoting privacy for years and years and years, and have actually been selling your data behind the scenes. So no, I don't buy that Firefox is superior anymore.
I don't have any page 5s, Jenny tells. That's funny. I just didn't want you to see my real name or anything. I don't know. Google does that. They like on the Chrome when you open it and stuff. Sometimes they put like your real name and shit. I'm trying not to put like my real name out there.
Yeah, there used to be a time. There used to be a day where I would take a bullet from Mozilla. I will absolutely not do that anymore. Not since the Mozilla Foundation kicked the founder of the foundation out for wrong thing. It's absurd, it's stupid, it's dumb, and I don't like it. All right, so I gave you I just DM'd you the web store. So if you want to pull that up, and if you want to start sharing your screen again.
Okay, hang on. Let me do this so I can pull this up and not have issues.
So while you're doing that, I can speak briefly to this. You asked me what's Brave, why am I using it? So you want to talk about the Mozilla Foundation, or you want to talk about Mozilla Firefox. If you appreciated what the founder of the Mozilla Foundation did for web browsing, i.e. creating the original Firefox browser that was good up until about version 5, then you're going to want to start using Brave. Brave is an actual privacy browser. Brave is everything that Firefox should have been. Brave is modern, is light, it works, it does what it's supposed to do. Brave is Chromium-based. Brave has a basic action token, which you can earn and spend on. I mean, the value of BAT is kind of like up and down. It's a little weird, but Brave lets you like take very unintrusive ads to your computer that you can immediately close and earn BATs for. That you can contribute to other people, like your favorite content creators. Brave has all sorts of features that you're going to want to start using today. So I highly suggest that you stop listening to me talk about it and you pull up your browser now and you download Brave.
You want me to download it?
I'm not talking to you. Oh. We're gonna stick with Chrome for right now.
Oh.
At some point, I'm talking to the audience about why I love Brave.
That was so electric, and it sounded like it was really important to you, and I wanted to support, and it came up and was like, go to Brave, do the Brave. So I was like, that's where I thought we were going.
Genital says, say Brave again. Brave.
Thank you. Local King says, why is Local Tech Talk showing us a 50-year-old woman muffin top? Because your mother. Okay, go ahead.
That'll do it. All right, so you got the website up. You got the link.
Yeah, I got the website up. Yep.
Okay, can't see it. Can you share?
Well, yeah, but if I do things, it's gonna change. It's not gonna. Okay, here it is. There it is.
All right, so welcome to the web store.
Okay.
So, Glammy, I want you to remember this website because this will let you add all sorts of things to your Chrome browser that have different effects. Like, for example, I like using an extension called Dark Reader, which will invert the whites to blacks, and it will... Dark Reader, yeah. So what Dark Reader does is inverts all the white colors on your screen to the color black. So it's basically a universal dark mode. It's really cool. I use it because like stark white web pages really hurt my eyes.
Oh yeah. Like when you do Twitter where you have like the light mode and then we have the dark mode. I always like the dark mode because it's a lot less bright for your eyeballs. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Local King, so you're mentioning Opera GX. So Opera GX is actually kind of cool, I think. I use Opera GX on Patreon because every other browser I've been using the video player on Patreon for just has some form of memory leak that crashes the browser. But Opera GX is great for that. The only problem with Opera GX is that it's not great about data privacy. It's come under fire a lot for selling data, which I think at some level it promised not to do. So I don't know. I prefer not to use it for everything. But it is kind of cool some of the stuff it'll do. If they get their act together, I might actually switch to Opera GX. And some of you are still talking about dark mode, and if you didn't know about it, give Dark Reader a try. I think it's really cool. The only thing that it does that's kind of quirky is that if you open a PDF attachment in your browser while you have dark mode running, it will invert all the colors. So if you get a picture, if somebody put a picture into the PDF that you're looking at in Chrome or in Brave or whatever is running dark mode, the picture will be completely inverted.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. It's like looking at a photo negative, but it's like, ugh, now I gotta turn this off. So I don't know. If you want to experience that, give it a try. I think it's really cool. So
I have no idea what you said. Okay, so what are we doing now?
All right, so you're gonna go into that search extension and themes box.
Search extension box. What?
Right at the top there.
The extensions? This?
Oh, top center.
Oh, this?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, in that type uBlock origin.
uBlock. I'll fix it for you, chat, in a minute. Okay, uBlock origin light.
Hey, you know what? That's probably a good idea. Okay, all you're going to do is click the Get button.
The Get button?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Extended add extension?
Yes.
Okay. I will fix this for you, chat, in a little bit, okay?
And you're going to let that ride, and when it's done, you have a brand new ad blocker that will no longer show ads on your screen when you're browsing web pages. I mean, you might see a few, but that'll take care of the bulk of them. So there you go. So now try going to some sort of website that has a bunch of ads. You know what? Let me see if
don't we have one on the docket?
We might. I actually know of a really, really good one.
Okay.
So let's see. Hold on.
That's it?
That was it.
That's all it is?
That's all it is.
I could have done that ages ago. I thought it was going to
Yeah, you absolutely could have. Why'd you close the stream?
Oh, because I thought we were done. You said that was it.
Oh, well, that was installing it. Now let's test it for the content.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Let me do this so I can go into here. Okay. Okay.
CD gonna teach how to Pirate Bay next? Not on YouTube.
What? Was that a... Was that one of those?
That, something like that. That's piracy. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's against TOS. So no.
Well, that's good. Okay, now what? So I have the ad blocker on here.
All right. So
let's share the screen again.
Let's see if it's working correctly. I gave you a site that's meant to actually test if your ad blocker is working correctly. So if you want to pull that site up.
Okay. All right. I have it up so I could share it with you. To this one. Okay.
Alrighty. So, all right, I just got to remember where the test button is. So this has a bunch of switches to actually turn on a bunch of ad blockers. Now, turn on a bunch of ads. Now, I don't think that uBlock is going to block 100% of these. Okay. But we can at least try and see if it's knocking out some, and you'll see.
Well, this is light. This is the light version. So so it's going to not be all of it, right?
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know. Pay for stuff.
I don't know if this is the right site.
Are you serious? You took me to the dark webs of the wrong site.
I didn't take you to the dark webs. Relax. You know what? Here, hold on. Don't close the stream. I'm just going to give you a different site.
It's looking sauce.
All right, I gave you a different one. Try that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Look at his switching skills. Getting so good at it. Okay. Hang on. Okay. I'm here. Share it now?
Okay. Hang on. I'm pulling this. Well, yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Are ad blockers against TOS? That's a good question. I think they're against YouTube TOS. Just disable. If you don't want to get in trouble with YouTube and you're really, really worried about it, just disable the ad blocker on YouTube.
Wait, why would
Um,
the blocker be against TOS?
Because it doesn't make because it blocks ad revenue from being generated. So like if ad blockers were actually, what'd you close the stream for?
Because I don't want to get TOS.
No. That's not a problem right now. You're
what
not.
would
You're
be
not.
the problem? I don't want to be TOS. What does that mean?
Stop. Hold on.
Okay.
Slow down.
Okay.
We're saying that it would be against YouTube's TOS to use like when you're trying to watch a video because it would block the ads if you're not paying for YouTube Premium.
Oh, I pay for YouTube Premium.
Yeah, so you got nothing to worry about in the first place.
Okay.
It's not. This isn't what we're like. If you need me, look, YouTube. If you need me to go out of my way and say it, I don't condone the use of ad blocks on YouTube. There, are we happy now? So, like, if you're gonna download an ad blocker, and I'm not talking to you, Glammy, I'm talking to everybody else. If you're gonna use an ad blocker, make sure that you whitelist YouTube. There, problem solved. All right, go ahead and share.
How do you whitelist YouTube?
Don't worry about that. That's
Okay.
above.
Okay.
You're coloring outside the lines, Glammy.
Sorry. Okay. All right, so we won't get in trouble, right?
We shouldn't.
Okay. Shouldn't? Are you sure? We should really have these more
Don't
in-depth
worry about it.
conversations. I worry about everything, bro. Okay.
So what we're basically doing here is we're just testing to see if
I appreciate
we're just kind of like testing right now if the really, really intrusive ads are going to make their way to your browser, like on other sites that are not Google owned.
Whoa!
So what
if they don't? How are we supposed to test out ones that don't? Like, I don't want intrusive things on my computer.
We're gonna see if this works on a variety of websites right now. Go ahead and click simple test.
Wait! In order to do that, we'd have to go to creepy ones. I don't want to go.
What?
I don't want to go to creepy things to test it.
Now I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you said we're testing, and you said that we don't want like ads, right? That we don't. How many sites do we have to go on?
We don't have to go on a lot. Just hit simple test.
Okay, simple test. Okay.
All right. So wait 10 seconds. See, it's counting down.
Forever. Ugh. Okay. Now what?
All right. So let's see. You did not receive a disable ad block warning, so that's good. It blocked that. You didn't get any banner ads, so it basically conducted the test. And you did not see any of this stuff. So all the stuff on the page that's saying, here's what we tried to throw your way. Did you see any of it?
Wait,
you saw nothing, which is great.
No.
It means
I saw
it.
Okay, sorry.
It means that the ad blocker is working.
Oh,
it tried to test 4 different types of ads, and they did not get to you. So what we installed is working.
Oh, I got a shield now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can play with that if you feel like it. Otherwise,
what? I don't need to play with it. I'm good. Because
I thought you meant that there's an icon. Okay. Otherwise, click finish.
Oh, okay. Okay. Finish.
So that's it. That's the results. You weren't able to see the ads it sent you, so it worked.
Yes, we did it. So the next thing that we do, it's not gonna go, right?
Well, the next time we try to pull up something that would normally throw you a bunch of ads, they should not show up. Correct.
Sweet. Okay. So then, what's your? Well, I know you have the I know the history of the things were supposed to be at the end, but I kind of like them. They bore the Snapples out of me, but some of them are fun.
We can go into that. You want me to show you something really cool before we do that, though?
Yes.
So I'm kind of calling an audible here, but let me see if I can.
Audible
let me.
what?
No, just I'm going outside of the docket. Just give me 1 second. I gotta log into my NAS and pull something up. I think this is really cool.
Ooh, I like cool. Can you explain it louder? Oh, am I loud? How's the volume on every? Can you guys hear CD okay? And hear me at volumes that are not ear shattering? I'm a very loud person by nature.
Ooh, I have an update available. All right. Well, I can look at that in a
Update.
second.
I like updates
Website.
because I like seeing what's different. It's like starting it over for the first time.
Yep, sure is. Okay,
Nope.
so let me share this. So this is kind of topical since we've been talking about ad blockers. This you guys heard me mention on
Pie-hole?
yeah, so you guys heard me mention this on Saturday.
I remember that, yes.
When John asked me, "Hey, what are you using for a blocker?" and I said, "I have a whole pie hole set up."
Wait.
Computer.
Somebody's in the chat saying you're ruining my computer? How?
I'm pretty sure that's a troll.
Okay.
So, now this is way more advanced than just putting on a simple ad blocker into your browser.
I like
now,
how it looks like it puckers.
So, all right, Glammy, focus.
I'm sorry.
So, what I'm going to show you guys is just kind of the web console for something that's a little more inclusive than just a web browsing extension. This is Pi-hole. It was designed to be run on something as small as a Raspberry Pi, but if you have something like TrueNAS or a modern NAS solution in your house, or some sort of server, you could also run this too. And the benefit of it is that it provides you network-level ad blocking. So, what does that mean? Yes.
Wait.
Yes, Glammy.
You have it's your login information. Do you want to log in first before you share it?
I know what it shows. I'm getting there. I'm going to log into it.
I'm trying. I just wanted you to be safe. That's all. Okay, fine.
So,
all right, go ahead.
Again, Pi-hole provides you network level ad blocking. So what does that mean compared to what I just had Glammy do? It means that it sits as a device on your network, and if you have it running correctly, every device that's connected to your network or your Wi-Fi, for example, will go through this Pi-hole solution as a DNS query. And Pi-hole will process the DNS query, and if it goes to like an ad website as such, if it tries to pull a website that would forward you ads, it blocks the query and thereby blocks the ads from appearing.
I know what a query is. I don't know what a query is. Is that like a question?
Have you ever heard the word inquiry before?
Oh yeah, like questioning, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
The query works the same way where a device tries to call to another website and says, "Hey, what is this? What is this address? What is this information?" And the answer is returned. So this will block at that level, and you can add all sorts of lists to it to make it work more aggressively than it does out of the box. So now that that's out of the way, I'll log into it, and here's where I've kind of got this really set up with like a Star Trek theme. I think it looks really cool.
That's so cool.
You can see that it's blocked. Since I've had it set up, or since the last time I rebooted it, I've had like 24,000 queries just by using the internet every single day. And it processes everything, right?
Yeah.
So it's not going to block everything because I don't want it to block every single thing. If it did, then I wouldn't be able to browse the internet. What it's focusing on blocking is ad lists. And I've put so many lists into this that I've got like 6 million domains in it that I don't want going through my network. So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. This is my solution for ad blocking. So if you're like me and you like to tinker, this is a really good solution for you that will provide you like some sort of ad protection like across your entire network. If you ever have questions about it, you can DM me on Discord or you can ask me in the open. I will tell you what I know. I don't think I have the time to walk you through the installation of it, but I will
I don't think I have
share...
the patience to ask you questions now.
I will happily share some information about it, and I will forward you to some great tutorials to get you started. But I wanted to show this off because I fully believe that this has been worth it for me. It's been really cool, and I love to sing its praises. That's it.
Oh, cool. Well, I think that it's worth mentioning because it's very Star Trek themed. Which Star Trek theme do you think that it's the closest to? Like
that one. That one was. That one I think was TNG themed. Because I have an alternate theme I could apply that was like from Star Trek Picard, but I don't think it looks as nice.
See, Star Trek Next Generation was my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's the greatest.
That was
It
my
was
favorite
easily
one.
the best show they ever made.
Yes, and then Deep Space Nine was all right too, though.
Oh yeah, DS9. See, I've seen every episode of TNG, DS9, and Voyager. And I've seen every episode of Picard. I've also seen every episode of Lower Decks. I miss Lower Decks so much. Lower Decks was so much fun.
I'm sure I know
But
what that one is.
so Lower Decks was an animation. It was an animated series, and it was
Oh.
focused on the more comical side of Star Trek.
Okay.
But the brilliant part of Lower Decks was that you can tell it was written by people that loved Star Trek because it's loaded with Star Trek references. Like by the time, like in the age that Lower Decks is taking place, like Riker was promoted to captain, and he's the captain of the Titan.
Oh wow.
And the main character is always talking about how much he respects Captain Riker and wants to serve aboard the Titan.
Riker is cool. What about Zeta? Is Zeta in it?
There's one episode where the main character's like taking this simulation where he's like stuck on a board ship, and he's retesting over and over again, and he's like, no, I taught the Borg Queen empathy, like I'm doing so good in this, and it's like,
that's awesome.
he's like nailing the test. It's so funny.
I do have a question for you though. So
yes.
You were saying about how you're going to a con, right? Soon?
I'm going to several. Does
any of them have Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Like the actors, will they be there?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen.
I don't know. I have to take a closer look.
I was so excited that today I bought a con package. I've bought a 3-day pass to go see Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, like the actors. And they're gonna be at the convention that's near where I live. I am so excited.
That sounds really cool.
I got the box with the lanyard, and there's a sticker and a t-shirt that comes with it. I am so excited. It is gonna be July 8th, I think they said. Or is that when it was August. It was August 8th or 9th or something when they said that it was gonna happen.
Oh my god. I just I'm going to Niagara Falls Comic Con at the end of May, and I'm finally now taking a look at the guest list for the first time, and I just realized that Ryan Drummond's on the list.
Ryan Drummond.
I've been waiting to meet that guy for years. I have to go see him.
Let's see. I'm gonna look him up because I'm sure maybe his face will. His face looks familiar.
Yeah, he oh my. Kurt Angle's gonna be there?
Who was he? Like, is he a voice actor?
Ryan Drummond is a voice actor, yes.
Okay.
He was very well known. He was very well known for being the Adventure era Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really? Because it was Jaleel White that did the.
Jaleel White was the first 3 animations. He was
So this is after that?
Oh yeah, well after. Jaleel White did Adventures of Sonic, he did Sonic Sat AM, and he did Sonic Underground. But like Ryan Drummond was like the first big voice actor for the video games. Like Sonic had like a weird VA for like some games, but like it was really small, like one-liners and stuff. This is
Sonic, but it was a friend of mine that had the Sega. I was more the Nintendo side of stuff, but I have played it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Fox.
Oh, this is cool. Kurt Angle, Booker T, Scott Steiner. But yeah, I'm going to Niagara Falls Comic Con in May, and then like a few weeks later, I'm going to Nickel City Comic Con. That's in Buffalo. I got to see if I can get Keem's attention. Maybe say hi to him while I'm in town.
We just got a cash cow. Thank you so much, Porker.
Did we really? Yay!
Woohoo! Thank you so much. So that's
and after that, I think I'm going to Kamea-Con. So that'll be really fun.
Who are the list of the people besides this one? So are there other ones too?
Do you want to see the full guest list at where I'm going?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Here.
Just don't.
Do you want me to share it, or do you want me to just?
I mean, as long as
you want me to share, you want me to give it to you.
As long as it doesn't show where you're gonna be, like as far as like the don't dox the area or whatever.
Was I sharing this whole time?
Yes. I wasn't gonna give you shit about it, but yes.
Oops. All right. I didn't know that. Is it on my screen right now?
It's on mine.
Okay. Stream pause. Whatever. Yeah. This is the list
Whoa.
of guests for Niagara Falls Comic Con.
You can take it off.
Well, that's what you wanted me to talk about it.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot about that.
So yeah, a couple of decent big names. So that'll be fun.
It says it's paused. Oh yeah, you can tell. Here, I'm gonna bring in Pirate.
All right.
Hey, Pirate, what's up?
Yo,
Hey,
how's it going, guys?
we're just nerding
I am
out.
well, Pirate. How are you?
After I got like a blocker, the
got an
virus,
ad
not
let me-
virus, ad blocker. That's what it is on my
Yeah.
computer. Exile
didn't
Warrior,
you
you
guys-
can come back up. We were in the middle of something. I'm sorry.
Oh hey,
You guys
Glammy.
Yeah.
Glammy, look
Yeah.
look who's gonna be at Nickel City in Buffalo.
Who?
Are you looking?
It's not coming up for me.
Oh, hang on.
Going around and
Oh,
around
oh,
and
that's the camera.
around.
What the heck?
What did you do? What did you do?
I was clicking the. Hold on, I'm trying to get my stream to pop up.
Woo!
All right,
Your tech
stop
issues,
this.
tech
click
issues
this.
is having as hard a problem as mine were.
I
Although
got it. I
actually
got
did
it.
pretty
All right,
good
there we
today.
go.
I did really good with the tech stuff.
Oh,
shit! You
Darth
got
Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yep, Ray Park's gonna be there. So this is
Hey!
Nickel City. So this is
The girl.
This
from,
is the one-
Fresh.
Oh shit,
Prince.
Napoleon.
Ooh,
Dynamite.
Colossus is gonna be there. That's cool.
Oh shit!
Let's see.
Chucky, Roxy's favorite.
Oh fuck, Bam Margera. What the fuck?
Mindy Sterling's gonna be there.
Oh
Wait,
wow!
I thought Bam Margera was in rehab.
He might be getting better.
Clearly,
Um,
Howard the Duck, Roger Rabbit.
Charles Fleischer's still kicking. Wow.
Wow.
The Hardy Boys. Yes.
Oh, those are wrestlers. Brady.
Yep. And Trish Stratus is gonna be there. I met her. She's awesome.
How
Oh,
does she-
Lita's gonna be there too. Oh, good. Maybe I can meet both of them. APA's gonna be there.
Oh, I remember JBL.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
I asked you to look then.
Oh, this is fun.
Yo,
So this is the one that's in Buffalo.
Oh, that's so
Guys,
cool.
is this tech or are we nerding
We're
out?
getting there, man. We're still nerds
We
too.
did tech. We did some tech things. I installed an ad blocker on my computer. Are you judging?
And we still got stuff on the docket we're getting to. Look, man, we're just having some fun right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I don't have a pie hole, but I do have
Yes,
You should
do.
see
have-
that. You should
Yes,
see a
you
doctor
do.
about that. Oh, okay.
No, it's not a. I'm not trying. I'm not setting you up, bro. Trust me.
No, you have
CD.
a pie hole because your
I'm not
face
setting
is
you
open.
up, brother.
It's because you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
through
I
your
get you.
pie
I had to take the shot. What's up, brother?
You're talking through
Oh.
your pie hole.
I
Right?
yes, ma'am. I have a Pi ad blocker that's like made for Chrome. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like a
Oh yeah,
specific-
we were actually going to talk about that today. That's on our docket.
Oh yeah, I love it, dude. Like I like it even works on Twitch, which like Twitch is very hard to bypass their ads.
That's impressive.
So
So
pretty cool.
yeah, so we can actually talk about this now while you're here if we want to.
Yeah, That's cool.
So all right, let me pull this up on the docket because I have concerns about Pi. I don't know enough about
Oh,
it yet,
shit.
You
but
have concerns about pie?
so
Not the pie
My
hole, but
only
the
concern about pie
not the
is
pie
what
hole.
flavor, because I like blueberry pie and I like apple pie. I like cherry pie too, though.
cherry pie, apple pie is good.
Yeah. If you put whipped
Pumpkin
cream on
pie,
top,
pumpkin
pumpkin
pie.
pie is so super good.
It's really good.
all right.
That is
So
good.
since you brought this up and since this is topical, let's go into this briefly.
Topical.
So I don't know enough about Pi yet, but here's where the red flags immediately start coming up for me. So number one, consider that. So we're finally getting into the tech talk, folks. So if you've been waiting for this, open your ears and strap in, strap on. Let's have some fun. All right. So
What?
I knew that. I only said that because I knew it was going to make you laugh. All right. So so here's where the red flags begin.
Yes.
I first heard about Pi.
Dun, 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 dun.
I first heard about Pi watching some YouTube videos, and I find it really, really ironic that an ad blocker
Me
is
too,
paying
me
other
too.
people.
I
What?
saw it on when I had ads on YouTube. Pi came up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try this shit," and it worked. I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of sus, though." Why
Right.
would
Isn't it a little
Google?
ironic that an ad blocker is paying and sponsoring people for ads?
Ad blocker
So
Well,
is
especially on
paying.
Google, it says made
That's
specifically for Google Chrome, and they're sponsoring it on YouTube, which is owned by Google, right?
correct.
but
So
isn't
that's
that
already
the
kind of
same
a red
thing?
flag to a lot of people.
But isn't that the same thing as like cigarette companies that pay for anti-smoking campaigns?
Yeah,
Isn't that
you're not
kind of
wrong.
similar?
You're not wrong. So it's a little suspicious, right? Here's where things get worse. We've and I'm for the record, I'm not speaking from a place of like total understanding about Pi yet. It's very early for me. I have to do my research on it. But from what we know about Pi right now is that it's made by the original founder of Honey. And if you're familiar,
Oh, I know about that one.
mhm. So if you're a little uninitiated on Honey, Honey was a browser extension that promising people that it would save you money by like immediately applying all sorts of
Coupons.
promotional codes and
I've noticed that on
having like a
Amazon.
really high success rate. So now I can't speak on other people's success with Honey, but it never worked for me, never saved me a dime, never found me a working code, and on top of all that, we came to find out that Honey had some sort of code in it that
Oh dear,
was
honey.
Oh,
silently.
dude.
See,
Yeah.
this is where this gets disgusting. It was silently changing
Disgusting.
affiliate codes. So anybody that had that was promoting this and giving people affiliate codes so that they can earn a commission when people used Honey, they were not earning anything because it was silently in the background changing the YouTuber's affiliate code to Honey's own internal affiliate code,
Yeah,
which didn't
I heard
forward
about
any
that.
cash to that creator at all. So not good behavior, not in good faith. I don't suggest you use Honey. So
Wasn't Mr. Beast like the main advocate for fucking Honey when it came out?
He was an advocate for it. So was Matt Pat with Game Theory. So were all sorts of people, right? They were paid to.
That well,
It
I'm just
was-
talking about big. I'm talking about huge.
It was
Matt Pat is
Markiplier.
pretty huge.
It was Markiplier that first came to and brought it to the table.
Yeah,
and
I
basically
think
they
Mark got
switched out.
sponsored too. Yeah.
So they switched it out. They ended up having like affiliate links, and the affiliate link would go in the corner, and it would end up like adding up all the things, and then it would get swapped out and put the YouTuber in there instead, and then or the
It would put an
wasn't
internal PayPal code in instead. Yeah.
yeah. But did it go to the YouTuber or the company of Honey? Went to the company of Honey,
It just
right?
went to Honey.
Yeah,
It went to Honey.
Okay,
The
so
creator got cucked
Yeah.
the money.
Right. That's why it was a big deal because everybody involved gotten.
I'll tell you my
cucked.
biggest problem that I have with Pi, and it's with Amazon. If I go on Amazon, not on my phone, well, obviously it's on my PC. If I go on Amazon on PC, it'll remove items that I have to individually like type the item out, the specific item that I'm looking for.
Oh.
Because it's trying, I'm using quotation marks, it's trying to look for the best deal or some shit. And it's like it's been a real bad experience for me using Amazon with this. So I just buy shit on my phone with Amazon now. I don't.
I
even
like
use it on my
Amazon.
PC.
Amazon works good for me, but I don't do it on my computer. I just do it on my phone. Foodie says, but I like pie and honey. Maybe I've never had pie and honey. That might be a good combination. I don't know.
So CD, so what do you think is their goal with Pi? Do you think they're getting our information or something, kind of like TikTok and all that?
I don't know yet, and that's the problem. So it's too early for me to know, and I have to do some research on it. But like, I think it's reasonable for people to be suspicious that it might. So here's, I mean, going over like whether or not this is owned by PayPal or Honey. Let's see. So this is supposed to be a brand new ad blocker. Pi's owned by Pi's a different type of company, new business model. Rightfully have questions. We don't swap out ads and replace them with our own. We don't take affiliate commissions from publishers or creators.
That's bullshit.
We help people earn rewards when Pi doesn't make money. Okay, sure. We only make money building new experiences that
what's the TLDR of this situation?
Yeah, we can't read the whole.
Yeah, my brain is really.
The glitter's starting to seep
Thank
in.
you, thank you. Yes, the glitter is glittering, and my brain is melting. And what was the TLDR?
I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you this. So this ad blocker advertised like, oh, you'll get certain rewards, for the amount of ads you block, and it did do that for me at first. It'd be like
Mhm.
25 cents off Amazon or 50 cents. Now I don't see shit. I don't see any rewards or anything like that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it
wasn't
just
most
blocks ads.
is that okay? Yeah,
No, I just
I
just think
I
it's weird
glittered
that
out.
they're.
I glittered out. I have no idea what you guys are. I'm still on honey. That was the only thing I recognize.
Oh,
Well, so what I'm getting at is that there's a
Mhm.
lot of people that hear that this was made by the same guy who made Honey, and people get really concerned.
Okay.
And if it's such a concern that you have to say this on your website, I think that's a problem. No, Pi is not owned or affiliated with PayPal or Honey in any way. We do not have a partnership with PayPal, nor are they investors or stakeholders. Ryan Hudson left PayPal Honey 3 years ago, and the original Honey that was beloved by millions was sold to PayPal over 5 years ago. Pi offers PayPal as a vendor for rewards and point redemption. We also offer the ability to redeem for gift cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if, and this is a big if this is true, then that's great. And there might not be any concern for using Pi. Pi might not do any of the things that we were concerned about Honey. It might not do anything scummy like swapping out affiliate links. It might actually do what it says it does, where it blocks ads and gets you and helps you make money in the process. But I think it's reasonable to be concerned about it.
Yes.
The only way we're gonna know is if people use it for a while and nothing bad happens to them, and that's where I kind of have problems. So I don't know. Use at your own risk. If you're willing to take the risk, then install it, test it, let us know how it goes for you. If it goes great, hey, happy for you, and maybe this company can grow and it can earn itself a good reputation. I'm not certain I'm willing to take that risk, nor do I need it. I work 2 jobs, so I don't need the extra money. But I
just needed a fucking good ad blocker. I didn't give a shit. I just needed a good ad blocker.
Yeah,
Right.
I just installed one today, so that works.
You're gonna love it, Glammy. You're not gonna be able to go back. You won't be able to go back.
I do. I've got it says those ads, and they come in and it'll be like, "No, you ads, come out of here! I got the shields."
There you go.
So I feel all protected and
I will say this though,
yes,
CD,
say
about
this.
on Twitch, it is like starting to catch it because I'll be watching a stream, right, and it'll say, by not watching ads, you're not supporting. It'll stop the stream and it'll give me a message saying, we know you're using an ad blocker, but I still can bypass it. It still lets me bypass it and watch the stream without using ads.
Wait. Are you explaining nefarious things?
No.
Did you get around laws? Are you getting around laws, and are you getting around rules?
It might be a Twitch TOS thing, but we're not on Twitch, so I really don't care.
Yeah, we're not on Twitch.
Okay. I'm just checking, Pirate, because I'm trying to keep you accountable.
I'm a good man, okay?
Here, let's fix this. If you're watching anybody on a content site, support the creator. There, done.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, next topic.
All right, so yeah. Do we want to
what?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Buffering for a second. Please hold.
Buffering.
The amount of energy drinks the amount of monsters that Glammy drinks, she can literally power the state of New York for about 3 weeks.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
All right, let's see. Where's my docket?
Let's go.
Love you, Glammy.
Love you too.
Glammy, you got a couple of fun things on here. Do you want to talk about one of your topics?
Did they make it on there?
They were still on there from Saturday.
Oh, hey, Glammy topics. Sorry. I read this over, but I didn't
Glitter
see that
topics.
part. I didn't see this part. Okay.
Oh, hey, that's my name.
I said, no, well, Glammy topic. Okay. No, not the quiz. We did that one.
Not that one, no.
No, there's a
Which
16,000
one, the Spectrum
Laundroid
one?
AI laundry folder robot.
That sounds cool. Tell me about it.
Wait, what did you just say?
I have no idea, and I don't know how this got in here.
Oh my god.
It's one of mine.
This
Mine
show
were
is this show is
Mine was
actually
good.
This is
good.
like, I
Mine
didn't say that.
No,
Yeah,
mine
guys,
were
let's
girl
get some
comics,
W's
but that was
for
like
this
2
fucking show.
That was like 3 days ago. I can't remember that shit. I don't remember putting this one in there. Landroid, what that? A robot folds clothes.
We lost
Lord.
Gravity. Here we go.
Wait, I want to see a laundry fold clothes. Okay.
Hey, you
No,
know
a
what? So do
robot.
I. Let's talk about it.
Oh shit. This show's amazing.
I can't with myself. Okay. All right. I can't.
Camera fell.
No. I knew something fell. I was like, what happened?
Oh shit,
Okay.
dude.
All right. Apparently this is
Ah,
my
I don't know.
topic.
I don't know what just happened. All right.
Okay. No, me either.
Oh my
Me either.
god.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Gravity, now your camera's too high. It's like
Folding
it's
laundry
Oh, yeah.
yourself is so 2016.
you gotta center it.
The Laundroid. This is an automatic robotic folding machine that will actually fold all the clean laundry that you throw into it, up to about 30 or 40 clothes.
All right, I'm following
Now, at
so
the
far.
moment, This demo version that we saw on the show
Okay.
floor at CES can fold pretty much everything, but it was only folding one t-shirt at a time. In theory, when it launches in March, it will be able to fold pretty much everything from
Hang on.
t-shirts to pants.
No. Why is it doing that? We're gonna have to fix
to
this for
underwear,
later.
But not socks, unfortunately.
Fix what? What's the
Pretty
matter?
strange, but
We're gonna have to fix the preview thing.
apparently they're really hard
Okay.
to fold. Even though we can't show you what goes on inside because that's all patented technology, it does use artificial intelligence and image analysis to work out exactly what the clothes are and how to fold them individually.
Okay, so it
once
scans
the
the clothes.
robot
It
works
scans
out
the
what
items in real
inside
time and then
it is,
determines
it
the
will
best way
lift
they're
up
supposed to be
with the robotic
folded.
arm, analyze
So that's
and then fold
interesting.
it into shape.
It
And then
is
it actually
interesting.
folds them?
It took a long time just to fold one t-shirt. It took about
Oh,
5
okay. So
minutes
it's a
or so.
compartment
And
that
it's
folds it.
not
That's actually really
it's
cool.
like
So that's
it's
much less
not
that's much less
mild
invasive than an actual robot
It
robot.
is gonna
Well, it would
change
help if you didn't talk over it, but yeah.
Well, I
Wait,
was
so-
trying not to, but I couldn't hear it. So
You can't hear
So what you're
it?
saying?
I could
what
barely
you're
hear
s-
it. But
What you're saying is we're getting to the point in humanity where we can't even fold our own fucking clothes.
Well,
uh,
I mean, do you want to fold clothes?
that is
I
kind
don't
of the problem
care.
with today's society,
I don't.
right?
I don't care. What's wrong with folding clothes, dude?
I don't know. I was trying to.
Didn't you
I
grow
think-
up folding clothes?
Yes, I
Both of
think.
you?
Yes, I think that like we are definitely crossing the age of not doing anything, and it's getting very Wall-E. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I literally thought about Wally when
Yeah.
I saw the last like 10 seconds of that video. I'm like, oh, we're all gonna be fat and in these like little bubble chair, whatever the fuck they were floating on.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
little
the
hover
Baby Yoda.
chairs.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
like Baby Yoda.
Oh yeah, it does. It was very Baby Yoda. We're gonna have to like go out and try to collect samples out of out on the ground and be like, oh yeah, I remember this happened once. Remember when we
Yeah.
had real grass and real leaves and real trees?
Instead of all this
You
darn
know?
turf everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have AI shit, and they're gonna have like people come over and be like selling us air, even though they already
Hey,
do.
the
They've got air in a
positive-
can.
The positive thing is at least CD-ROM can find love, Eventually get to the point where you'll find love.
What
You'll
does that
find the
have to do-
one.
Where?
She
What are you
might be
talking about?
AI, she's out there, bro. She's already created.
Pirates. You're supposed
I'm
to be
joking.
nice. This is the
All right, so
listen.
you know
all
what?
that trash talk belongs on mommy milkers. Okay, that's not what we do over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
So let me speak to this really quick. Because I was thinking about keeping this a secret until the end of the month, but why wait about it if this is going to be a constant dig at me, right? So, and this probably won't be the first time I bring this up because it's several months out, but I'll also say it because Glam, it'll probably make you laugh at some level.
I'm already laughing because Christopher said real glass, real grass, and real ass.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, so
I don't think
Everybody-
CD-ROM knows what you're talking about. But it's all good.
Shut up, pirate.
so everybody
all right.
everybody
Let
knows
us
that
know.
I don't really view myself as a hot commodity. Now, if anybody who's watching is like me, then you like reels on Facebook. And if you're even more like me, you might have also been getting reels from a particular dating show on Facebook.
What? There's a
I
dating
waited and waited and waited, and this particular dating show is now on tour. And in a few months, they're going to be stopping outside of my city. Like just now, we're out. And I talked my friends into buying some tickets for the show with me and going to the show. I didn't tell them what it is because I wanted to keep it a secret, and they really love trash TV dating shows. Here's
Who
the part
doesn't
that I
like
didn't tell.
trash TV? I love trash TV. Trash
Here's
TV
the
is
part
where
that
it's
I
at.
did
Yeah,
not
we
tell
love
them.
trash TV here.
Okay.
So here's the part that I did not tell them. You ready?
Yes.
I applied as a contestant to the show.
Oh, let's go!
Oh my god, let's do it, dude.
So now hold on a second.
Okay.
That doesn't guarantee me anything.
Hi, Reed.
So I need to put this out into the universe. Number one, I am not nearly as good looking as anybody else they put on the show. So I'm kind of just tempering my expectations.
Okay, well, maybe the girl isn't either.
Maybe not. I'm just
Maybe
saying I'm
even
tempering my
not.
expectations. But
Don't crush the guy's
What?
dream.
Maybe
He hasn't
that-
even got it on the fucking
may-
show yet.
Maybe it
But
like
what-
it'll
But what
even
I'm also
everything out.
saying, what I'm also saying is that there is the people that run the show, they don't have like a whole contestant thing. They do all the contestant intake themselves, and they're only 2 dudes. So
Ooh, that sounds
they-
like a casting couch
So-
situation.
they said that their intake form at some stage
so
says
You're looking for a
to-
guy?
No. So their intake form at some stage says that if you want to increase your chances on getting on the show, it literally says on the page,
Give them
annoy the
money.
hell out of us. Like, and it says to have like your friends and family ping them to say, hey, you should take this guy on.
Oh,
It's very early, so I'm not gonna ask people to do this right now. I still have a few more things to do before I ask you this. But I will at some point ask anybody who watches the show and
yeah.
really believes in me and wants me to find love and then use some of Tech Talk to talk about it from now forward. I will ask you to start annoying the cast of updating. Don't do it now.
Oh,
I don't want you to do this right now. So don't go out of your way to do this. I'm not ready for you to do that. I haven't sent them a video on Instagram. But if you guys want me to go on a dating show and you want me to either find love or fail miserably, then I will need your help. That's all I will say on it for right now.
okay.
We can talk about this at some point.
So the CD-ROM croms, CD-ROMolators, CD-ROMolators.
What are you doing? What is this?
The
Giving you an-
rom-coms.
The
What about the
rom-coms.
rom-coms?
The rom-coms. We're gonna have to build up the rom-com army, and then along with the glamazons, and we're gonna have build forces.
What happened to Glitter Gang?
It turned into glamazons, and then
Okay.
and then when it's time, we can send everybody to make that happen. That would be super cool. And then you gotta vlog it.
CD,
Oh,
all you have to do is
it'll
send them
be-
a selfie, brother,
You gotta
and you're in the
vlog your
show.
trip there. You gotta vlog your trip there. I'm gonna try to vlog my trip to the Comic-Con I want to go to.
I
It's
can
Star
vlog a little bit of it. The rest of it's going to be on YouTube one way or another.
Which
It's
is
like
so
a YouTube
weird.
show.
Maybe we could do a reaction to it.
Oh, we could.
You
Oh,
know,
that'd be
and then
awesome.
we could put like tinfoil on our heads so that we could like reflect some sort of robotic energy so that it counts as tech.
Yeah, but so again, here's the thing. I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch. This is very contingent on me getting accepted to do the show. I haven't heard anything for it yet, and by the way, this isn't until August. So
Mine's
this
in
is-
August too. Wait, what
Your
day
what?
is my convention is in August too. What day?
Oh, cool. What convention are you going to anyway? I don't think I asked.
It's a con.
I know it's a con. What convention is it? What's the name
Fan
of it?
Expo?
Oh, it's Fan Expo?
Mhm.
Which one?
The one near where I live?
Don't say where don't say exactly where it is.
Ah, darn it. All right, because I've been
do you
I've
want
been
me
to
to
fan
send you? Do you want? I can send you personally.
Just DM it to him. Just DM it to him.
I can send you personally the link to.
All right,
let you
yeah,
know.
that's fine. I'm just thinking out loud because I've been to Fan Expo Toronto before and it was really cool.
Yeah.
But
This
but
one's
yeah,
a
I mean,
fan expo that's near where I live, so it'll be like, but it's 3 days, and I paid for all 3 days.
okay. I
And-
think I have an idea of which one it is then. But if you want to DM it to me just to be
Yeah,
certain.
and then I got like a lanyard, and I got a sticker, and I got a T-shirt, and the box will be sent to me in like July, I think they said, but I think it's like August 8th, 9th, and 10th, I think. And then they have
I'm
like
so jealous that you're
Hayden
gonna meet
Christensen. I don't
Hayden
know if I'm gonna
Christensen.
meet them. They just said you have like the access to go to the panel, and they said the panel's open to everybody, and it's like first come first served thing. So it's not like I paid to like meet them personally, because that was like
Not VIP.
that was like $400.
Oh my god, they have like 6 Fan Expos now.
That was like literally like.
Oh my god, they have
400
so many. When did all these pop up?
Okay,
I thought there only used to be 2 of these.
if you stop fangirling for 2 seconds, they said that like it was like $400 something for the VIP, and that's only the baseline. I think they go higher to like have personal photo ops with them. So that was wild. It was mad expensive. So this was like the best I could do, but it was pretty swanky for me. Okay, go ahead. You can go back to
All right,
fangirling.
I think I figured out which one you're going to.
You did?
All right, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
August 8th, you said.
I think so. I think it's like 8th,
Yeah.
9th, and 10th.
All right, I
Bro is
figured it
more
out. That's
excited
cool. I
about
hope you
a
have fun there.
fucking con than his dating show, dude.
Why
This
wouldn't
is
you be? My
crazy.
birthday is this month too, and I'm more
Dude, I've
excited
got- I've
about
got,
the
like,
con than my birthday.
Yeah, you don't understand. Like, I have a whole convention circuit. Like,
Circuit?
so I'm going to. There's
I
a
saw the
couple that I'm
picture,
going to
bro.
for
I
fun,
saw
like
the picture
Nickel
that you
City.
showed us.
What?
The picture you showed us with the Leias.
Oh yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
funny.
that was years ago at Star Wars Celebration 6. I was like 20.
Celebration what? Oh,
Star Wars Celebration.
do you know what really bothered me? Is the fact that they have like, I was hoping that they'd have way more Star Warsy things, especially with like Star Wars Day and everything. I was hoping they'd have way more Star Warsy things during my, around Star Wars Day in my area. They don't. However, they started promoting this Star Wars like strip club thing. I shit you not, it's a real thing. It's like a Star Wars strip dance with the Star Wars peoples. So they have like, I saw a clip of it on TikTok, and it was literally like the Leia that everybody likes, that costume, with Jabba, and she's like dancing all around the hut. Dance a hut.
Yeah, so I when I went to Star Wars Celebration, there were a lot of Star Wars themed events afterwards. Me and my friend crashed a Mandalorian Merc party.
Yeah,
and then-
no. This is like a live event that you pay to go, like at a theater. Like it's a legit
okay.
thing. Like it's like a production. It's like a legit
Like a burlesque?
thing. Yes, but it's
Oh, okay.
Star Wars themed. It's so weird.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Guys, do we have any
when I did
goals?
anime next years ago, there was a cosplay burlesque, which kind of like got really boring. You can
Do we
only
have any goals, guys, for the stream? Is there any goals planned?
We did. Do you want to do the? Let's see. What is it? 5:33. Do you want to do the tier list?
No, we don't have nearly enough for it right now.
Do you want to do
I'd
the
rather
one
save
that
for
everybody
tomorrow.
was doing?
Huh?
Do you want to make sure it's different?
I'd like to make sure we have enough content for it. Yeah.
Okay, so we did.
Fucking tier list, dude. What is a tier list? Is
The
it is it
tier-
LCU?
Yes, but it's not the host. It's the host's desks, like their
Oh, their
cameras.
setup.
Yes,
Oh,
and then
okay.
also
That's actually
be.
cool.
And then if you want to send in your own setup for us to judge and put on the tier list, you can. And then the same laws apply, where if it's like 10, if you want to move anybody or change things around or whatever.
That's pretty cool, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
finally
so-
a unique tier list. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
here
we
on
will do one at
locale
some stage.
TikTok.
We will do one at some stage, but it's very dependent on us getting some pictures and some setups from a lot of people. We want to make it a little more personalized and just make it different. Like, we don't want to just do a tier list of people
like everybody else did. Yeah.
Everybody
so,
else has done that already. I think rating everybody's gaming setups would be way more fun and way more
think so.
topical.
And then you guys can be involved too. So if you guys want to be involved, become a cash cow or higher, and you can get into the Discord. And then at Final, who is our Docket team member, and he will be taking all of your pictures and things, and he will get that to us. So if you could submit that to Final, if you're a cash cow or higher, get into the Discord, we'll be more than happy to do the we'll incorporate your picture, and then you guys can we'll rate your setups too.
Let me
Pie
put this
tier
out
list.
into the universe
pie
too.
Tier list.
Let
Foodies,
me-
I think you're just hungry. I'm kind of hungry too, so I get you. I get
Let
you,
me put-
foodies.
Let me put this out into the universe too.
No.
If anybody
Aurora
that
performed
watches,
in a Star Wars burlesque event at the convention called Cos
Glammy,
Placon.
Glammy,
Don't-
Glammy.
No, I
Glitter.
don't hate you, Aurora. I think that's interesting. Did you see that? I'm sorry. I just saw that.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like I said, I was at a cosplay burlesque before, so
Yeah, what did
I've,
you
I've
dress
seen.
up as?
Huh?
I want to ask her what she dressed up. Like, was she Leia? Was she a Wookiee? Was she a trooper? I mean, she could have been anything. I mean, a TIE fighter? You could have been TIE fighter. Show them wings.
How does this? You know what? I was about to ask, but I don't know if I want the answer.
You get them aerial view.
All right.
All right, I'll let you guys go. You guys are doing great. Rule
you,
12 CD. Rule 12. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
yeah. Go screw
All right,
yourself.
all right, guys.
Bye, pirate. Okay.
All
Sorry.
right.
What were you
Now-
saying? Because that was very interesting.
What the hell
She was
I
a
saying? Oh,
Jawa.
So, I'm gonna put this out into the ether. If anybody who watches our show, either live or watches the VOD, is adept in Python, I would like to speak
snake?
with you. Huh?
The snake?
No, Glammy, not the snake. The coding language.
What does it have to do with the snake?
It.
Why do they call it Python?
Glammy, you will find that all sorts of applications and languages have really awful names. There
Really?
is an enterprise application right now called Apache Guacamole, and it's really dumb.
Apache guacamole? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's stupid.
Is
So
that gonna be like something like the virus of the chips?
no,
Or it'll be like the app of sauce?
it's
The
like a data
salsa.
tracking application. It's really dumb. But anybody who's adept in Python, if you're not
Dad,
already,
with
please.
margaritas?
If you're adept in Python and you're not a cash cow already, please upgrade to cash cow, join the Discord, and then speak to me. I need your help. We need people, because I'm not a coder. I don't claim to be. I hate programming. Programming makes me want to Minecraft myself.
Oh gosh.
I
why?
need, because don't get me started. So we very much want to create a webhook for YouTube into a ChatGPT bot and get that up and running. And we need help. So anybody who's adept and knows what they're doing and can help us set that up,
And
please let us know.
know how to make chips and salsa. Contact us. For the
Anybody can do that.
guacamole. For the guacamole, the apple guacamole. Or
That's
whatever it is.
completely unrelated to what we're trying to do, though.
That's because that was you said the Python. Sorry, that was okay. I think I got more stuck on the guacamole.
Okay. All right. You want to do today in history?
Yes, let's
Okay.
go. I'm so
All right,
I say
today
that
in
like
history.
I'm so excited about it, but then when it happens, it's like it seems more exciting, and then when it happens, it kind of.
So we don't have a lot. We've only got like really 2 points today, but I actually kind of think they're kind of cool.
Ooh, the name of the
the
show
fir-
should be Tech and Tea. I love that. We should contact KEEMSTAR and ask him if we could change it to like Tech and Tea. That would be
we could.
so cool. And then maybe people wouldn't be so mad that it's Tech Talk.
Yeah, we
TechMT.
could. That would. I don't know. I'd have to think that over too with Keem because that's going
I
to
like
require
that.
like a bunch of rebranding and stuff. And I don't know if I want to
True.
approach him with that right now after
Well,
what
not
he had
right
to go through
now.
over the
Not right
weekend.
now, but I'm saying. Oh, actually, they said it out loud, so they're going to take it now. So never mind. We can't have it anymore. It's over. All right, go.
All right. So today in history, May 5th, 1992 saw the
Oh, wait,
release
you
of
have to share the screen. Sorry.
getting there.
I'm sorry.
May 5th, 1992 saw the release of Wolfenstein 3D. It was one of the most influential FPS games ever released for MS-DOS. It paved the way for id Interactive, kind of paved the way for Doom. It's like if you've played Doom before, chances are chances are very high you've heard of Wolfenstein. You know, the first person shooter that had you shoot Nazis and featured a robot Hitler.
Wait. No, that's not good.
What? Shooting Nazis?
Well, the whole isn't. Oh, why? Why has everything come down to racism today? Every show I've been on today. Oh, all right, go ahead. I mean,
This is the
I mean, they're not good. I mean, obviously, I just.
No, they're not. And the final boss is a robot Hitler.
Oh.
So he needed to go. He had it coming.
Well, okay, fine. And that's fair. It's fair. I mean, we don't support that kind of thing. Okay, go.
Fascism
go.
or what?
No, no. I'm so uncomfortable. All right, go.
Okay, again, very iconic. Paved the way for id Interactive and what would have paved the way for Doom and how Doom came to be. Kind of
Like I feel doomed right now.
It was very, very crucial to or critical to what would become id style, fast movement, big guns, and fast gameplay.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein, we really thank id for what they did because they kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They not normalized. What? What is so funny?
Alyssa says, I have never lowered my volume so quick. CD yelling.
Wait, what? Is my mic too hot? Like, and I never known it?
I guess so. I think mine is too, honestly. I'll turn everything down. I'm sorry, Alyssa. We care about
Sorry, I didn't know. I'm not the one running OBS.
No, it's my fault.
Oh my lord. All right.
I'm sorry, Alyssa. I'll do better next time. Okay.
All right. Secondly, May 6, 1998, Steve Jobs introduced the original iMac at Macworld, and it saved the company from the brink of bankruptcy. This is a picture of him with the original iMac.
Yes, I had one of those. I had
an iMac?
Yeah, I had a light blue one. I think mine was
Yeah,
light
well,
blue.
I'm pretty sure most of them were, but this is kind of cool because this is not like the Apple II or the original Apple Macintosh. This is like beyond Apple Macintosh. So I kind of missed out on this generation. By this point, I was like 6 years old and using Windows. I was like big on Jazz Jackrabbit. If anybody remembers that game, that was like my favorite when I was 5.
I think I've heard you mention it before.
Jazz Jackrabbit?
I think so. Haven't you?
Okay.
I feel like
I might
you
have.
have.
Oh yeah, I mentioned it in passing because it was a Cliffy B game. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I.
You don't know what I just said.
No, I was reading chat. I swear I was listening. You said.
Sure. What did I just say, Glammy? Let's hear it.
You said.
Yes.
You
This will
said.
be on the test.
You said Jackrabbit, and you like it.
Go on.
There's more.
I said Jazz Jackrabbit was a favorite game of mine when I was 5. It was a Cliff Bleszinski game.
Yes, that's what I said. You liked it. It was the
My brain hurts.
Jazz Jackrabbit, and you like it.
Yes, Jazz Jackrabbit was a favorite game of mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. See, I
Oh
was
my
paying
god, I've got
attention.
11 hours of consciousness after this. This is...
I was paying attention.
All right. That's what I got
Ooh,
for
that's-
tech history today.
That's not bad. At least it was funny.
Yeah.
But I
okay.
think everything's
So-
funny.
I want to see... Oh, all right. So we should talk about this. So there's a number of things that we can hit on our docket, but we are kind of running low on time. But
Why?
I think this
Why
is
would I have
topical, so we
anywhere
should
to
go over this. What?
I don't have anywhere to go. So that's fine. We don't have to run out of time.
But I do.
Where are you going?
Work.
Oh. What time do you go to work?
I start at 7. So like when this is done, I have to start getting ready for my job.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
My lord. All right. So it's a sad day for people who loved Skype. Skype has officially been shut down. So
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
yeah, so Skype was everybody knows Skype. It was a really big
I feel
conferencing
Skyped.
web conferencing application. It kind of paved the way for things like Zoom. But it was
It did,
really it kind of I feel like Skype kind of siphoned a lot of people away from things like AOL Instant Messenger and Yahoo and MSN. And it kind of brought a lot of people to this one big platform, and it was really popular. It was really good at teleconferencing. A lot of people really liked it.
That was like the first Zoom meetings, right?
In a sense, yeah. It was. I think it was the first like really big VoIP application that also featured video conferencing. And it was really cool because if you paid premium for it, you could also. What is so funny now?
Sorry, the chat is funny. This is when Cover Fire Concepts and CD-ROM has potential needs a co-host with a brain stem.
All right, ignoring that. Skype was one of the defining features for Skype in its prime was that if you paid money for it, you could actually use it to call actual phone numbers. So it was one of the earliest consumer forms of voice over IP. Voice over IP probably existed in enterprise already at this point with like Cisco IP phone, but Skype was the first that let people do it from their homes and at a consumer level. So it kind of paved the way for that, got really popular, and eventually was bought out by Microsoft.
Okay.
And Microsoft saw a really big opportunity with Skype, and they which is why they rebranded Microsoft Link into Skype for Business. And Skype for Business would eventually get phased out in favor of Microsoft Teams. And we have now come to the point where the Skype user base is virtually non-existent, and it does Microsoft no favors to keep it running. So it's gone. It's sad.
Oh.
It's gone.
It's just done? It poofed?
Yeah, and I'm really sad about it too because
Really?
I still had use cases for Skype. I still have an original Xbox One with a Kinect 2.0
Oh,
that
wow.
I would use that I would use to Skype call with my parents because my parents do not live with me.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I'm 34, but I still have a good relationship with my family, so I call them every once in a while.
That's good. That's important. Family is
Right.
important. I am
And-
too
and-
listening pirate.
And me and my parents live on different sides of the country. So
Yeah.
my parents moved out of the state years ago, and I decided to stay. So it was a way that I could still kind of like talk and see them when I'm not
Yeah.
flying over to visit them.
No, that makes
So-
sense. And then it
so
was like
Sky-
the very first like video calls and things like that. Because I remember Skype back in the day too.
Correct. So yeah, so it's a sad day for all the people that love Skype. Pour one out for your boy.
It's not
really-
that sad. Like we've got
I'm-
so many more cool things that are
Well,
like available.
I'm
today.
sad about it. I get fired up about this stuff. You think I'm gonna care about people? I'm terminally online, Glammy.
No, but there's still other.
I need help.
Me too. But there's more things out there that are better though, right?
There are now, yes.
Yeah,
Like
so
you
if
can
this
you can
goes
freely
away-
access Microsoft Teams and do some of the same exact stuff.
But yeah, but
So
who cares about that? We have like phones.
I mean, yeah, you
Like-
could use FaceTime, but if you don't want to be using your phone and you don't want to, I mean, consider this, right? There are still people that have data caps on their cellular plan. So if you have an internet plan that's relatively fast and doesn't have a data cap and you won't get throttled for using too much and you want to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
then you want a VoIP solution like Microsoft Teams on your computer that you could still use. So yeah, it's still sad because people would still prefer not to go to Teams, and I understand that.
Okay,
Some
but like
people
the
would still
amount
to
of
use Skype
time,
if it was available.
but the amount of time it took you to explain that to me, I could have just been on my phone, clicked a button, and I'm already talking to my mother.
Okay, but do you
You
have
know
a
what I
data
mean?
cap?
No, my plan does not. And the only reason I know what a data cap is because my internet capped, because that's why my streams were having a hard time when I was gaming. It would stall.
Okay, so
and
for you,
crash
you're
out.
the opposite.
I
It makes
had
more
to
sense
go-
for you to.
I had to go and contact my provider to make sure that there was no cap, and Xfinity does cap. So I in order to take it off, it was like $15 extra or something to lift it so that everything works more smooth. So that's the reason I know
Yeah.
what a cap is. And my phone is unlimited on data.
So in
did
Glammy
that on
World, it
purpose.
makes more sense for you to FaceTime somebody than it does to video conference on your PC.
Yeah.
And that's
well,
fine, I
No,
get it.
depends on who. If I'm talking to you, fine, PC. Because it's work related, everything we're working on a PC, fine, PC.
Right.
My husband, my parents, my siblings, phone. 2.3 seconds, boom, done.
I think I'm peeking. I'm turning the gain on my microphone down.
That is probably
yeah,
a good idea. Because
yeah,
we don't
but,
want gains in that situation.
Huh?
You know when you bodybuild, right? And you need gains?
Yeah, I'm building muscle.
We don't need gains for your mic, though, because your mic
No,
is having
that's
some
different.
issues. So we want anti-gains for the mic.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know it was this bad the whole time.
Well,
Can you
I was
can you turn me down, Glammy?
I did, like 1 billion times. I tried to fuck with the audio, and then I realized it was a you problem, and I was going to tell you, but then we just got caught up on other things, and I forgot to tell you.
Great. I don't know how bad it's been this awful for people, guys. I'm really sorry.
I was only through half of it.
All right. Is that any better, folks?
Yes, that's
I
much
hope it is.
better.
I hope it is. If it's not, we'll try to figure it out. I'm very sorry. I don't want to make this a bad viewing experience for you guys.
No, that was much better. Before it was staticky, or at least on my end, it was staticky.
It sounds better now.
Yeah, it sounds less staticky. I kept
Alright,
meaning to tell you, and then I got distracted.
All right. I turned the gain down. I'll probably keep it at that. Hopefully that's a lot better. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So is there anything else I can kind of hit on this? Let's see. Any other points that we can cover today?
Oh, it wasn't all the
talked about
time.
honey.
Yeah, like I said, it was like half of it. It was like half of it, and then it started like being staticky. And I meant to say something, I forgot.
All right. So I can briefly talk about this. We can cover the gaming this way.
Okay. Let's do it.
So let me see.
Okay.
All right, so a lot of you guys might have been following a lot of various drama at Xbox, and how they're kind of giving a lot of hints that they might start going multi-platform, but still have a presence in the console building. Like they might actually still release Xbox consoles, but they've been saying a lot of stuff about making their games go multi-platform. For the record, I don't fully agree with this. I wish they'd just. I would like them to stay exclusive. I think that market competition would be better for everybody. Or else PlayStation would have a chokehold on the market, which I absolutely hate the thought of. But
Wait, why can't PlayStation would have a chokehold?
Yeah.
Well, why?
Because PlayStation's popular, and I don't like the thought of that. I hate Sony.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Wait a minute. PlayStation had the chokehold on the Final Fantasy thing, and that was why I was a PlayStation person. That was fine, though. Why is it bad? I think PlayStation's better. I know the Xbox with the pass, though, so that is like one point over for the Xbox. I mean, but the PlayStation, I
As-
like the PlayStation better. So with the PlayStation, the controller is my thing. So this is one of the reason that I like it better. The controller is wider and it holds nicer. And then the buttons, I like the button placement. So with
I don't
Xbox,
like the PlayStation.
which
I don't like
lost
the
my Xbox
PlayStation
button.
nearly as much. I'm an
With the-
Xbox or Nintendo guy.
With the Xbox, it seems shorter. It's more awkward for me. And then plus two, because I favor my PlayStation controller over this one, the buttons end up being backwards for me because they're backwards on the PlayStation than they are on the Xbox. And it makes me unhappy and I don't like it.
That's fair. I mean, everyone's fine to have their opinions, by the way. Play whatever you want. I don't like the PlayStation as much. As a brand,
Why?
I get it. The hardware is relatively solid. I think their network interface cards are awful, but I like I like the brand, Xbox's brand and stuff a lot better. I
Why?
like the controller a lot better. I like the stick placement a lot better. Like, give me left stick high all day.
Really? Because I
hate-
like it that's like right here. Like, seriously?
No,
I
I hate-
can't with that fucking shit.
I hate left stick low. I despise it.
I can't stand the stick high.
But what I hate more
can
than
shove the
PlayStation
stick
itself is
high.
I hate Sony as a company. I really don't like them. I think they're
Why?
entirely corrupt. I don't think they're consumer friendly in the slightest. I think they hate their consumers. I think they've shown that.
Whoa!
I really
really
don't like what they did to George Hotz. I think that was a disaster. But George Hotz had some of it coming, so I kind of get it. There's a lot of things I could say about Sony that I absolutely despise. If you love them, hey, more power to you. I'm not going to blame you for
I'm
it.
more interested in the listing of the reasons of the whys that you don't like Sony.
I could get into that, but we're going to be here all day if I do that. That's I
Give
can
me your
save that for
top
another day.
five
But
reasons. Give me your top
I
five.
gave you 5 reasons.
Yeah, 5 more reasons that make sense. That I didn't
Look,
understand.
just because you don't understand them doesn't mean they're not valid reasons, Glammy.
True, but I want 5 reasons that I understand. Like, give me like simple reasons, or are they all complex?
A lot of them are really complex, honestly. I think
What
they're
complex
anti-consumer
reasons? Why complex reasons?
because things are nuanced. I don't know. Not everything's black and white.
All right, fine. All right, maybe you should lower your standards.
All right, I'm not having this discussion. So on the topic, I'm
sorry.
if you like this decision, good for you. If you hate it, I'm right there with you. But the Microsoft games are beginning to come to PlayStation, and they appear to be starting. Well, they're not starting with Gears of War. I guess we already knew that Hi-Fi Rush was coming. But Gears of War Reloaded, one of the very, very long-standing Xbox exclusives, is coming to PlayStation in summer. I hate it. I hate the thought of this, but it's happening.
Oh, you've got static coming on your mic.
Again? All right, maybe I
Yeah.
just need to stop talking so loud. So, Gears of War Reloaded. It's a remaster of the original 2006 Gears of War. It's coming to PC too. I guess it wasn't on PC this whole time. I guess it's a newer version. It's another remaster of Gears of War. Ugh. All right. I didn't notice that this is a different.
People that were excited about this.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice that this is another version of the original Gears of War, because I didn't play the original one. I played the remake, or I played the first remaster.
Is this like a Call of Duty kind of thing?
No, it's very much different from Call of Duty. Call of Duty is first person, and Gears of War is third.
Yeah, but there's a way to make you third person in Call of Duty too.
In some of them, it's
In the newer ones.
Yeah, there's a little bit of third party stuff in the newer ones, but Gears of War is entirely third person. It's way gory. It's a lot more. It's super gory, and it's post-apocalyptic, and it's a lot of stuff.
I can't. Oh, the post-apocalyptic. That means like zombies. I'm all set with zombies.
A lot of stuff, yeah. They're saying that it's the new version comes with a lot of improvements, including 4K resolution, 60 FPS, in campaign, 120 in multiplayer. That's pretty cool. HDR support, Dolby Vision 714 with Dolby Atmos. That's impressive. Spatial audio, 4K assets, 0 loading screens during campaign. That's a big deal.
Why is that a big deal?
Gears Reloaded will be a free upgrade for any players who purchase the digital version of Gears Ultimate. So I have to check if I have that. I might have Gears Ultimate. So that's a big deal, and it's coming to PlayStation on August 26th. So if you're a PlayStation fan, who's never owned an Xbox and always wanted to play Gears of War, it's coming your way. Be ready for it.
Nice.
All right, that's what we got time for, honestly. I have
Okay.
to start getting ready for work and
That
be a
makes
functioning
sense.
member of society and be really sad all day.
Sad. Why
so-
are you gonna be sad? Don't be
Because-
sad.
Because work is work and it's draining.
Yeah, but then you could just think that in a bunch of hours you can come back and do the podcast again with me. Yay!
Oh joy. All right.
No, in all seriousness, though, I really do appreciate you doing this. You're very patient, and I appreciate you hanging out with me and doing the podcast with me. I know I can be frustrating, and a lot of things don't always get in my brain, but I do appreciate you being patient.
Hey, I wouldn't be here if I didn't find it fun. So, so hey, it'll be a good time and we'll get more done. So yeah, again, I want to stress, if you're good with Python, I want to hear from you. We want to get, we really
we
want to
do.
get Glammy GPT implemented as soon as we possibly can.
Yes.
So please contact me, because I need somebody who's good with coding and knows what they're doing and knows how to get this off the ground. Please talk to us so we can do it.
Yes, I want to see a Glammy chat GPT. That sounds so rad.
And I also want to stress this. I know that this is a slow burn for a lot of people. This is really different for some guys. We haven't really found the right way to game the system yet. So if you guys are really want to be really patient with us and are in this for the long haul to see where this goes, from the bottom of our heart, thank you. We're gonna do our best not to let you down. Yes, it's a sacrifice for me to be here at 4 a.m. and do this, but I'm here for the long haul right now, and I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna do this as long as I possibly can. So
It's not a sacrifice for me. I absolutely love it, and I'm up at this time anyway, so this is total fun for me, and I absolutely adore this. I thank you guys so much for being here with us. It is amazing, and thank you. Big shout out to Keem. Big hugs to Keem for letting us do it, and it's been a wild ride. It's absolutely amazing and a lot of fun.
All right.
I like doing the show with you.
Me too. Do you have any other final goodbyes?
No, I think that's it. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting us. We are CD-ROM and Glammy Lammy, and that's Tech Talk for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, goodbye. Wherever the hell you are on Earth, make it a freaking good one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, folks.
Bye.